So here what exactly happens is that you do your undergraduation and post-graduation in one shot together. Somebody who is really interested in management, who has got a flair in management stream and who wants to build a career in management, that's where the IPM program basically comes in. So my name is Professor Vishnu Chandar. I'm working as a faculty at Strategy and General Management area at TAPMI Manipal campus. So I'm also the integrated program in management, which is IPM. I'm also the chairperson of IPM. So I am associated with TAPMI Manipal since the last 2.5 years. Prior to coming to TAPMI, I was in the industry for almost 10 years. As I said that I'm a faculty at Strategy and General Management area. I teach many of the strategy subjects. So I also teach courses specific to the international business also. So apart from that, I'm also involved in doing research in this particular area. Then I also do a little bit of consulting with some of the small and medium enterprises. So in the areas of teaching, in the areas of research, in the areas of consulting, I'm currently involved. Apart from completely supporting the IPM program here at TAPMI Manipal as the chairperson. See, usually what happens is after your class 12th, generally if you see one crowd basically goes for the engineering stream. That is something that I've been seeing that even during my times. And there is also another crowd that actually goes for the medicine part. It's typically the engineering and the medicine where generally the crowd actually goes. Then apart from that also you had one more stream where people used to go for the commerce. This is how usually what we see in the market. So now where does IPM come into picture? If this is this IPM, as I said in the beginning, its abbreviation is for Integrated Program in Management. So here what exactly happens is that you do your undergraduation and post-graduation in one shot together. 3 years is going to be undergraduate and 2 years it's going to be the MBA. Somebody who is really interested in management, who has got a flair in management stream and who wants to build a career in management and who is willing to invest 5 years, like 3 years I'll do my undergraduate and then 2 years I'll do my MBA, then that's where the IPM program basically comes in. This IPM program was launched by IIM Indore. Primarily they were the ones who actually started this particular program. So what was observed, what did we see in the market was that, so those students, especially who didn't want to go to the engineering stream or the medicine stream, this is an alternative to the engineering and to the main medical stream. So somebody who says, yes, management is the flair that I have, I'm interested to manage, that's something that I'm passionate about, I'm really interested in that, then IPM is the start point. So we saw there is a need for this particular program. And plus we also want an opportunity where these students are actually fresh out of their class 12. If they are really interested in it, they are passionate about this management stream. But here the advantage that we basically get is we can really build that foundation stones for us. So the first 3 years will really build a very strong foundation, and the last 2 years, which is going to be the MBA, is actually going to build the building on that foundation. That's how it is going to go. Now, what exactly happens in the first 3 years? Now, first 3 years is where we build a very strong foundation. So what is a foundation if you ask me? Pretty simple. We are going to focus on all the courses which will help them build the foundations in management. That's one thing. So one is the foundations in management, and the next one is the analytics part. And the third part is going to be some skill-based courses are also going to be there. This is going to be the strong foundations, the foundations in management, and then the skill-based courses, and then the analytics. This is what we're going to build up. Now, then there are also two more things which actually comes. Now, this is the curriculum actually. What the curriculum is built on these 3 blocks: foundations in management, analytics, and skill-based. Then what we have done is we have also introduced something called as workshops. These workshops, if you look at, this is not credited, but we actually bring in some outside experts. And these experts actually run the workshops for some 3 days, 4 days in a stretch. And then in these workshops, we are primarily trying to focus on social sciences, humanities, and performing arts. Plus, we'll also be doing some more skill-based workshops also, specifically connected to corporate ethic. How should you dress yourself? How should you behave, when you are, meeting the CxO level? How you should talk? So those kinds of things are also, we are going to do that. Then we look at some of the basic elements of mathematics. We have students coming up from humanities, from social sciences, and many other backgrounds who have not been exposed to mathematics at all. So we give them a complete strong foundation of what this mathematics is all about. Because at the end of the day, if you want to become a really good manager, you should be able to read the data. That's very, very important. That foundation also we try to build. First 3 years is going to be a very strong foundation. And the last 2 years is that you're going to build the building on this foundation. You complete the MBA courses in the year 4. And then in year 5, you actually you get into specialization. You can choose marketing, you can choose IT, strategy, you can choose finance, and that's how you're going to end your journey. There is an exit option after 3 years. After your BBA, once you take your BBA, you can actually exit the program and you can go and work in the industry. Now coming to the specific internship. Now, this is one question that student might ask, yes, sir, I'm fresher, I'm just fresh out of the class 12. How is that I'm going to compete with those people who are going to come with the work X or even 3 years work X? So how do I compete with them? Because the placement is same for all. I have to sit. That's where the internship comes. See, what we do is during their undergraduate time, at in the first year, at the end of the first year, we ask them to do almost a 1.5 months social internship. This is where, they will go to the NGO and they will work and understand how exactly, things actually work there. That's the first building stepping block that we put. And at year 2, we ask them to do a company internship, which is usually on the sales and marketing part. That's what we do. Then apart from that, we are also giving them a lot of opportunity for live projects. So live project is something that will be keep on going on. So that is something that they can actually do that. There are a lot of opportunities even on the competitions also. This is something that I want to highlight here. So it's not that it's only going to be curriculum, study. No, it's not like that. So if you look at in TAPMI Manipal, we have almost more than 30 plus clubs. We have something called as competition committees there. Many B schools keep launching many competitions, and many companies also, they have got open case competitions. Once when they complete the BBA part, when they come to the MBA, this is where it's going to be more of, we are just going to shift the gears and move to the next level. There you have a summer internship, full-fledged summer internship, which you do it in a proper company for 2 months. Then we also have something called as YLP, which is Young Leaders Program. So if you are academically pretty strong, if you have a good CGPA, and if you are one of the best students in the class, then you also get a chance to shadow a CxO. So that's something, that opportunity is also there. So see, there are plenty of opportunities there. So this is how, we have built a curriculum so that when they finally come to the year 4, they're really good. You can expect them to really get placed in a very good company. TAPMI has got a legacy of more than 4 decades. It has very, very strong legacy, and we have more than 7,000 plus alums. A good percentage of them, they are in overseas also, and a very good percentage of them are even in CxO levels also. So we have a strong presence and a backing also and support also from them. So as an institute, yes, it has got a legacy of more than 4 decades. We have faculties across different areas having PhDs from all top-notch institutes. And if you look at Manipal as a whole, if I have to tell you, it's almost like a paradise, I have to say. It's not like it's a town or anything which is located in some corner. No, it's not like that. If you come to Manipal, you will see that it has got all the amenities of a city, but yet it is not a city. In fact, in TAPMI campus only, we have more than 50 different species of flora and fauna that have even figured out in the magazines also. So that's what the advantage that you have. Apart from that, for students, we are offering hostel facilities, which is of an international level. So it's of a top-notch facility. So you don't actually have to worry about that. And then apart from that, we also have something called as Marina. That's our sports big facility that we have. We have got all the amenities and facilities and everything that any student requires in order to have an holistic development and to move up. No doubt about that. But how the student is going to make use of that and going to move, that's something that is in their hand. I would say that not just only to the aspirants, but also to the parents of the aspirants also, that you don't actually have to worry about your son or daughter if you're going to put them in TAPMI. They are in absolutely safe hands. Don't worry about that. All the facilities, all the amenities, everything has been is there in place, which will help your son or daughter to grow to an excellent level. But important thing is that you as a parent as well as an aspirant, you have to make a call. The first important thing is management. This is the line whether I want to get in or not. That's something that I will not be able to force you. That is a decision that you have to make. If you are passionate about management, if you like managing things, if you like managing people, if you like managing resources, and if you have a dream to become a CxO, then this is the right place. But that passion and interest has to come from here. That is something that we will not be able to force you. So you have that, you come to us, and we will give you a right platform to get there. If you want to have a great career, then IPM is the best bet. And what do we do in 3+2 years? We make them job ready.